Hello.
Do you hear and see me properly?
Hello, yes. How are you? I'm Shakir. Are you Domingo?
Yeah, well, we both are Domingo. I'm Domingo's senior. And
you're Domingo senior. Okay.
Yes, and my son is the director, is Domingo Junior.
Domingo Junior. Okay.
Yes, and we are both co-authors of the script.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Is he going to be with us? Is Domingo Junior going to be with us?
Yes, he's now. Well, I see him.
Oh, he's
now.
already with us.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I because I couldn't see him. Okay.
I see him.
Yeah, I can. I think I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah. Now here you go. Okay. Okay. Hello, Domingo again. Domingo Junior. It's nice having you both. It's nice having this movie in Rabat Festival. It's quite original idea, and I congratulate you both because you wrote it together, and it's this collaboration. Can you tell me about this collaboration between son and father? Is it both of you are in the cinema world, or what made you collaborate?
No, let begin you speaking, Domingo.
Okay. No, I'm in the cinema world. I work as an editor. Sometimes I'm also the director of short films and other things. But my father is not. He's just a retired teacher of informatics. So
okay.
Yes. I was a professor at the University of Murcia in the southeast of Spain.
You said Murcia?
Murcia in the south. Do you know Murcia?
Yeah. Southeast. I did cross it going up to from Morocco to Barcelona.
Yes, I live in Murcia. And my son lives in Barcelona.
I'm from Barcelona. Yeah.
And I'm not in the cinema world, but I'm a mathematician. But I have been always interested in literature, cinema, and all these things. I suppose my son has inherited something of this from me. Not the love for math, no. But the love for cinema and literature and all this.
Yeah.
and then we collaborate only occasionally.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. But this is a nice film. Let's talk about it. What brought this idea? How did this idea come about?
Well, my father always is sending me some ideas that he has. One are better than others.
Yes, of course. And I send you only the best ones, not the worst.
I select the one. We also did another script, Regreso a la escuela. But
return to school.
Hardest to produce than this one. So I prefer to film this short because we were in, well, then we record the film after the pandemic, after the lockdown. Yeah, and I want to record something easy to record, but at the same time that we can do with a short number of people, because we have the limitation here in Spain of a maximum of 10 people in one house, also for recording.
Okay. Even for filmmakers, you cannot exceed 10 people, so you have very small crews.
Yeah, and one of the days we have 5 actors and the mom of the little actress. So we were 4 people in the filming crew and 6 actors. So it was quite hard, but we recorded in my house for making it easier.
Okay, well, yeah.
I'm not in the cinema world, but what I see from what my son do is that it's difficult to produce and to record and to. They must prepare many different things to
it's true.
record something.
Did you attend? Were you there for the shooting?
No. I was in Murcia, and it was the pandemic time.
Okay. Okay, well, that's nice. So why did you choose a comedy for this theme, for this story? Why a comedy?
Because I think we didn't choose the comedy. So I think the script evolved to a comedy, but not joke comedy or physical comedy, just a little smiling comedy. I think something like, for example, when I have my reference in other films, I look for Better Call Saul, the series.
Sorry, which one?
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, is Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yeah.
It's not a comedy; it's a drama. But have some sequences that you don't know what is going to happen, and you are smiling, thinking about what is about the thing and how he is developing the thing. And this is what I wanted with this script. That is only a what if situation. What if a man decide to take all people?
Don't say the history.
Okay. No spoiler, sorry.
Yeah.
But it's a what if situation, and I wanted to explain it little by little, just explaining little parts, and you thinking what is going to happen, what is this awkward situation, and what is happening. You're not knowing what is happening, and you have to suppose because it's not.
Yes.
Well, I suppose we had. Well, it's normal. We had not the same vision of the same point of view of this field, but and the same for other pieces of cinema. It's not a clear history with only one possible point of view.
Yeah.
Then initially, I sent to my son the first version of my idea. Initially, I think it was ironical, but the irony was less clear than now. Now, then he modified to do the irony clearer and to introduce some comedy aspects. I think.
Yeah. No, but to me, when I saw the film, obviously it is a comedy. It has a lot of irony, but underlying it, there is a real dramatic situation conveyed by the story of to me, this is how I saw it. Old people not finding families where they can live the rest of their life, especially when they have Alzheimer or when they have some kind of illness that makes them forget who they are, who is their family, and it's, to me, it's dealing with that theme, old people with no memory, and then finding this man who is finding for them shelter. It's like you find shelters for dogs or for who have been abandoned. Now it's human beings who are in a park and don't know why they're there, and then you take them and then obviously the families nobody will accept, so you have to trick them into accepting the person into their house, and then once he's in there, what can they do? It's
in this case, I'm the father and the director is my son. Then it's not. I suppose it's not a prediction of my future.
Yeah.
But when I wrote the first version, it was not so clear. It was only basic idea with some irony.
Yeah.
And then it's a word, and I know when before recording the short film, he has done some work to adapt it and to do it more a movie than what I wrote was more closer to theater than to cinema.
Yeah. And also when I was practicing with actors, we added some a bit dramatic scene at the end of between the father and the mother, when they don't know what is happening and they are discussing, and this is I added it after practicing with them in my house, practicing the scene, and also in the casting. We didn't know if it is going to match with this kind of comedy, this part of drama at the end, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it is using comedy. To me, the theme is quite dramatic. You know, a man nobody knows is with them, and what should they do? Should they call the police? Should they? Because they kind of like him because he gets along with the little boy, and he seems helpless. He seems a nice person. So what do you do in that situation? Your humanity tells you we should help him, but then modern life does not allow much for that. You have to.
Yeah.
But what's funny is also that character that we start with, that character who places these people in the homes, and because we see him in the beginning and then we see him later on, and what is driving him? Why is he doing that?
I know he's like a hero of the modern time. I don't know. It's like but a very bad hero. I don't know. He's the most
anti-hero or a hero. I don't know.
Yeah, anti-hero. But he's the most interesting character of all the film, and he's only in the beginning and in the end. And it's the thing that I most enjoy, because I didn't know anything about that character today. In the script, it has another age, but when I did the casting, I met this actor, and I decided this actor wanted the other paper, the husband paper, the role. Yeah.
Okay.
But he came to the casting for the other role, but I saw his face. I tried some lines of the elevator scene. And I think it's very, very good for the paper, but I have to change some things. For example, in the script, we describe the hair of the character, and he doesn't have any hair. So
he doesn't have any hair.
No.
Okay.
It's like a person who I describe him like a person who sold houses to other people. With the suit and the suitcase, but I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, he looked like an insurance guy, the guy who sells insurances, and but also he's very, very smart. The way he's capable of instead of asking, can you keep him and this and that, because just plays this role and it works.
Because if you are, they don't accept, probably.
Exactly.
It's better not to ask.
So he knows totally the psychology very well, human psychology, because the way he starts the discussion at the elevator, and telling the story of the dog and the woman, and it's very smart.
This part was not in the initial version. It's what I say, that he to record the film introduced new things to do it.
It's more. But it's very smart because it's in fact this is what we do in films. We tell a story, but the objective is beyond that. It's not just to tell a story. We want to say something, and we want you to go somewhere. You know, get some emotion or get some kind of experience by telling you a story. So the story is just a way to get to your heart and put something there. You know. So it's you know, it's interesting the way it was built. You know,
another point to signal here is, I think, is the relation between the old man and the child. The relation is normally in our society. You can see sometimes that the relation between the grandfather and the grandson is closer, or not closer, but more straightened than the relation between the father and the son. It's because with your son or with your father you had some problems, but with your grandson or with your grandfather you don't have problems. You are always,
problems, exactly. So that was also very nice the way it showed that. I meant to ask also in terms of comedy, because we are a comedy festival and we like people who are filmmakers who express themselves using the comedy language, or at least it could be even a drama, but at least using some tools of comedy to make the story also to make it also as a comedy, also something that make people a little bit smile or laugh, or so that I think it's the message is more is better accepted when we have comedy. We accept better the whatever story we are telling, because it gives us space to breathe. And that's why we always ask this question: what use do you see for comedy in your films, or in your and this is maybe more a question for the director, because because he's making many films, so we'd like to understand what's his stand with regards to comedy.
I wanted to explain a situation, but not sorry, I wanted to explain a story, but not the situation of the old people. In this sort, at least. In other sort, we can talk about old people that is without anybody, but in this sort, it's only the story of this man that bring old people to other families, etc. So, in order to don't fall in a big drama, don't fall in something more dramatic, I think that comedy is perfect for this, for the thing that you say. You can talk of serious thing with comedy to make it more simple, more accessible to everyone. You can think, but in a passive way, about this thing about lonely old people. But I don't want to explain something deep about old people, lonely, etc. I just wanted to I don't know how to explain it.
I get you. I get exactly. But in other, you made other films? Are you using comedy in other films? Or?
I think that always in this way, always with mixing drama with comedy, but make it a more comedy than drama. But I always try to mix both things, because it's what I like, what I would want to see. For example, with It's a Beautiful Life, no? La vida es bella in Spanish. That you can speak about Nazis and things like that, but with a comedy you can be closer to the characters and smile.
And sometimes have a very, very big laugh, you know, although you are in a camp, in a Nazi camp, but then this guy can make you laugh because of what he does and what he says, and
exactly.
Yeah, that's a very nice reference for.
There is good people, and all the bad situation with good people maybe are less bad situations. I don't know if I explained this, but
yeah, when you put comedy in it, then it's a more acceptable situation for the moment, at least the moment where you are living. Is this you've made different short films, or you've made already a feature film, or what is your career so far? What has been your career?
Well, nowadays I'm working as an editor and also a motion grapher. That is a kind of 2D animation technique. So the next short film I'm trying to do, but I don't know when, is an animation short film about about.
You mean hand-drawn, almost hand-drawn animation, or
hand-drawn, but with my computer.
Then using the computer, it makes it easy to tell stories. Yeah, that's a very nice also way of telling stories.
If you made the Rabat Animation International Films Festival, maybe in some years.
Yeah,
we will be talking again.
If it's comedy, why not? Yeah, because we tend to specialize in comedy, and we welcome any comedy work, and maybe we'll go also to the animation world, because there is a lot to show, and that can be shown there in terms of things where we're using comedy. We feel that comedy needs to find a place in the world where it is really shown in a way as an art form, or as a cinema genre, full cinema genre, so that it gets as much credit as possible, because we feel that in many festivals comedy does not get enough credit, and it suffers from it. You know, very, very nice films end up not being selected because people feel that comedy is not to the standards of drama, and we kind of are against this idea. But you know, the best way is to defend comedy through a comedy festival, and bring in very nice films, and then making sure people know about these films and these directors and the work they put in it, because comedy really is harder than drama to me. Writing comedy is to me much harder than writing for drama, but you know, one has to explain this to everyone. So well, thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. I think our time is pretty much up. We wish you good luck to your film, to both of you, and hopefully you'll make soon some other comedy, and please submit it to Rabat Festival, and hopefully next time we'll be able to bring in people to Rabat. Unfortunately, we don't have the means now, but in the future we'll hopefully be able to bring in people so that they can meet and talk with each other, and it would be a nice opportunity to know each other. So thank you so much, and have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you
and to your father, which I don't see. But
okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye now.